Welcome back to Coles on the Go. Today we're driving in Scotland, and honestly, it's one of the best ways to explore this incredible country. From the dramatic Highlands and the wild coastal routes to quiet glens, sparkling lochs, and ancient little villages. But if you're the first time driving here, it can also be a bit of an adventure. Alright, let's start with the basics. In Scotland, just like the rest of the UK, you drive on the left-hand side of the road and steering wheels on the right-hand side of the car. Most rental companies even put a sticker on the windshield that says "Stay left," and they might hand you a little rubber bracelet that says the same thing, just in case you forget. If you're used to driving on the right, give yourself a bit of time to adjust, especially at roundabouts. Traffic moves clockwise, and you always give way to the cars coming from your right. Speed limits are in miles per hour, usually 30 in towns, 60 on rural single lane roads, and 70 on motorways. And yes, there are plenty of speed cameras, even in the middle of nowhere. Renting a car, here they call it hiring a car. Most rental companies offer both manual and automatic options. Manuals are cheaper and more common, but if you're not confident shifting with your left hand, it's definitely worth paying a little bit extra for an automatic. Trust me, it makes the experience way less stressful. Once you leave the city, the real adventure begins.
Maps go blank, but the heart still knows every wrong turn just where the magic grows. Stay left, hold steady and drive.
Okay, we're about 45 minutes away. It's been pretty crazy so far, but look at these views. Oh, there's Mel coming. It's been amazing views for sure. Lots of crazy things we've seen on the way, but no Highland cows yet, unfortunately. Just lots of sheep. And lots of these roads are pretty tight here. And I feel Mel's gonna have a heart attack. She keeps grabbing the car like it's gonna,
The holy shit.
like she's gonna be able to stop it from going anywhere. But so far so good. I think we have 45 minutes and we're soon to be on time. Just stretching our legs a little bit. Scotland's rural roads are absolutely stunning, but they can also be narrow, winding, and unpredictable. In the Highlands and on the islands, you'll find lots of single-track roads, basically one-lane roads with little passing places marked by white signs. Here's the rule. If the passing place is on your left, pull in. If it's on your right, wait across from it and let the other car go first. And when you pass each other, give a little wave. It's part of the Scottish driving etiquette, and honestly, everyone does it. It's such a nice throwback to when people used to wave to say thanks when you would let them in here. Now let's talk about weather, because in Scotland it can change instantly. 1 minute sunny, the next it's pouring rain or completely foggy. Roads can get slick, visibility drops fast, and yes, sometimes there's a sheep or two just hanging out in the middle of the road. Drive cautiously, especially in the countryside. The roads can be tight, there's often no shoulder, and you might come around a bend and find a camper, van, a cyclist, or even surprised cow. Fuel stations, or filling stations as they call it here, can be pretty far apart in the rural areas. So top up whenever you can, especially in the Highlands or on islands like Skye or Mull. We actually ran to a few that were out of gas, and one of them had a limit of just 30 liters, so yeah, fill up when you have a chance. GPS works great most of the time, but in the more remote areas, you can lose signal. So download offline maps or keep a paper atlas handy, just in case. Once you get the hang of it, Scotland will completely blow you away. We drove through the Isle of Skye and every turn looked like a postcard, from mountain passes to single track adventures with stops at places like Dunvegan Castle and the ferry pools. Every drive is a chance to experience something new, not just the scenery, but the history, the people, and the feelings that you're part of something ancient and wild. Driving in Scotland might feel intimidating at first, but it quickly becomes one of the most unforgettable parts of your trip. You get the freedom to stop when the light hits a loch just right, take a random detour down a tiny lane, or pull over to watch Highland cows grazing by the roadside. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about the journey, the rhythm of the road, the changing weather, the kindness of strangers, and the endless views that make you stop again and again.
From every face we meet, Scotland's song hums beneath our feet. Stay left, hold steady and drive. Through the storm and the sun we're alive. Let the mountains rise and the sea winds blow. Every turn writes a story we know. Stay left, stay true, let go. It's the road through Scotland, heart and soul. So here's to the miles, the rain, and the glow.
Whether it's your first time or your fifth, driving in Scotland isn't just travel. It's pure immersion in the land, the culture, and that quiet magic of the open road. Thanks for coming along on this journey with Coles on the Go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more adventures across the United Kingdom.